Hello, I'm just popping in super quickly to show you the books that you can vote for our July book club. So a couple of quick things before I get into the actual books themselves. Firstly, I usually put a poll up in the cards in these videos so that you can vote up there on which book you would like to read. However, YouTube, in its infinite wisdom, has decided to get rid of the polls function. So I can't do that anymore. So what I'm going to do instead, if you would like to vote here for the book that you would like to read in the month of July as part of the book club, then you can put your selection down in the comments. Alternatively, what I am doing is I'm reducing the number of books that are available to vote for from 5 down to 4, and I will then put up a poll in my Instagram stories where you've got the 4 options there. It will tell you you've either got your selection right or wrong. There won't be a wrong answer. It will just be a way for you to vote for the book on Instagram if you prefer to do that. You'll also be able to comment on the Instagram posts showing these 4 books, and if you want to, you can DM me or whatever. So lots of different ways that you can vote for the book, but I'm really sorry that the poll feature is gone. So let's get into the books now. So like I said, there are 4, and I've tried to keep some variation in type of book. The first one by popular demand is Poison Study by Maria V. Schneider, which, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you will know is the first book in the Chronicles of Ixia series, which just happens to be my favourite fantasy series ever, and I have read this book and this series multiple times, but a lot of you have shown interest in reading it too. So here it is, up for vote. We follow a character named Yelena, who at the beginning of Poison Study is in prison. We don't know why, and we know that she's awaiting execution, and she's being led to that execution very shortly after the beginning of the story, but she's actually offered an opportunity. She can become a poison taster instead of going to the noose, and this is a story that deals with a lot of really great but heavy themes. There are trigger warnings for violence, including sexual violence and off-page rape. So just, if you're going to vote for one of these books and you think you might be interested in this one, just check out the trigger warnings first. The next one I have here is Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman, and I will just go ahead and read you the synopses for this one and the next 2 as well, since I haven't read these before. So, you are going to kill me. You set me up so your friends could capture me. You're real good at letting others do your dirty work. Sophie and Callum have been friends since early childhood, and that's as far as it can go, because theirs is a world full of prejudice, racism, distrust, and mounting terrorist violence. Despite all this, a romance builds between the 2 friends, but this is a love that could lead both of them into terrible danger. So I've always kind of understood this one to sort of be like a Romeo and Juliet type setup. Next up we have Full Disclosure by Cameron Garrett. This is actually an advanced reader copy, which is why the cover looks a little bit different, but this book has been out for quite a while now. I just have not got to it yet, kind of a little bit afraid to read it because I feel like it's going to be very sad. It is a hard-hitting contemporary. So the synopsis on this is very short, but it says, Simone knows that celibacy is technically the best way to stay safe. Enter Miles Austen. Intelligent, funny, and way too sexy for Simone to resist. But her classmates don't know that she's HIV positive. And what is the truth worth in the hands of the wrong person? And then finally we have The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, and this one reads, what's the point of having a voice if you're going to be silent? Star lives in 2 worlds, the poor neighbourhood where she was born and raised and her posh high school in the suburbs. The uneasy balance between them is shattered when Star is the only witness to the fatal shooting of her unarmed best friend Khalil by a police officer. Now, what Star says could destroy her community, it could also get her killed. So I did choose intentionally 3 books by Black authors for the other selections for this particular month. Again, I'm very much in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. All of the resources that have been in the last couple of my video descriptions will still be down below. Make sure you're signing petitions, donating if you can, watching donation videos if you can't, and educating yourself as best as possible. So these are the 4 books that you can pick from for the month of July: Poison Study, Noughts and Crosses, Full Disclosure, and The Hate You Give. And again, just going to reiterate, because this is a bit different to normal, you can let me know either in the comments to this video which book you would like to pick. If you're doing that and you do want to participate and I haven't already got you in the book club chat, then let me know your Instagram handle as well so that I can join you to the chat. You can also vote over on Instagram, either in a comment to the picture of these books or using my Instagram stories, which will go up shortly after this video. And sorry that this video is a little bit longer than these usually are. There was a little bit more to get through than normal, but that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more like this from me, then do think about hitting that subscribe button, and I hope to see you here again soon. Thanks. Bye.